Hello everybody and welcome once again to Galactic Science 2. So during the last episode we made a whole load of stuff, but automated a whole load of stuff with applied energistics mostly, and I also optimized some production for rubber. I think it was the one I produced, and it actually does work. I just didn't have enough. The reason it didn't work is I was a complete idiot, didn't put any more methylene in, so there was no hydrogen to be distributed. Anyway, this time I would like to make some redstone automation. So let's start with that. So I've got with me everything I need. So I've got some synthesizers and some decomposers, and I've got some chemist journals. This one's already prepared with iron oxide, but this one we would like to prepare. So let's go and prepare this one first of all. So we need some redstone. Just one piece of redstone will do fine for that. And let's go and put this into the book, the recipe for that. Wrong. So I'll take the existing book out. So this is the empty book here, and then we just put one piece of redstone in it like that. Take the redstone out, take the book out, or maybe the other way around would have been better, and then select the redstone recipe here. And then this one here has got the iron oxide recipe already selected like that, and then when you look at these two it tells you what it is. So redstone and iron oxide. So they're both fairly straightforward. All we need is oxygen. In fact, I should have some oxygen around. How much have we got there? None. Because it is a byproduct from... What are we using it byproduct of? One of our processes produces oxygen, I think. So I got in here magnesium oxide. Oh yes, I know. I was just moving the magnesium oxide into this particular cache here. So we could then decompose this one, I suppose, to make some oxygen, because I've run out. Now, the process is fairly straightforward. It's iron and oxygen to start with. And in here we've already got, let's have a look which one it is. Get the book out. We've got plenty of iron in here. So we could use the iron from here. We could pull oxygen into it as well, and then we could synthesize those two into iron oxide. So let's have a look. Basically, synthesizers work in both directions, so we don't need to worry about where we put it. So let's put, I'm just thinking, if I put the synthesizer on here, will that be practical? It might well be. Or do I want to move it one block away? I think we'll try. We'll try anyway. We'll see how we get on. So decomposer, let's put the synthesizer down here like that. And it doesn't matter which way around you're standing when you put it around. So if I want to stand here like that, it'll face sort of, try again, it'll face me. But I don't want to do that. I think I want to put a rationing pipe on this one first of all. So have I got a rationing pipe with me? I've got two, good. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to do it like this. Take that out of the way, because we can't use how it's on there. So let's just put a piece of pipe here, and then put underneath this the rationing pipe, and that joins up. It's not what I wanted it to do. Never mind. Let's just remove the rationing. Oh, maybe I know what I have to do. Yes, that's rubbish. Let's just break these two like that, and then put the rationing pipe here like that, and then underneath that I can then put the chemical synthesizer like that. So then that's connected, and it's not connecting to this because of the way it's configured, which is also good. So in here we should have a stack of iron already. So if we put the iron, that's silicon oxide, that's the iron oxide one. Now it's also got carbon, because carbon's also available here. So now these are synthesizers, therefore the items will come out the bottom. So what I'm hoping for is I can dig down. Ah yes, I know, I can dig down quite safely now, because I put another layer of items underneath. In fact, what I put is Z-tone or Z-tone tile down here. So underneath this we can take the transfer node and put the transfer node on the bottom of that like that, and then put into the transfer node the usual glowstone to start with. So then it would come through here. So the next thing we need to do is we need to connect to this a another transfer node to take the items out of the cache. So let's do that. I think here will be fine actually. So if can I do it like this? Will it connect the right way around? Probably not. We'll put a piece of pipe here and then we'll put the cache, a cache with some oxygen in it. That would be the one I'd want. Unfortunately this is empty. So I suppose what I can do is put a decomposer. I wasn't intending to put a decomposer in here. Actually, I've got them with me. But I'll do it anyway. So we'll put a decomposer on here to feed this out. So the decomposer feeds in all sides. So we just need to put another piece of pipe here like that. I'll put a decomposer on here. Oops. Wrong. I've done that more than once, I can tell you. So decomposer can go through here like that. So then I can break this pipe here and put in its place the transfer node that I wanted to have in the first place, like this. And then we can put in onto this one, we can basically put the cache. So if we put the cache here, so we'll do the same thing again, put a piece of pipe here. Decomposer's actually got to go in the top, hasn't it? So if I put the cache on top of this, on top of this pipe, if I can get near it, which I think I can. It's a bit tricky standing on these because you jump up and down all the time like that. Anyway, it doesn't matter very much. So let's put the cache now on top of this one. Yes, this has got 95,000 magnesium oxide on it. So let's just put this cache down there, like that. So then we can remove this. Oops, well, let's get off this cable. Let's just remove this there pipe and then put into that transfer node to feed into the top of this cache, into the top of this chemical decomposer. So that should then start to fill it with magnesium oxide. So what we then need is a filter to filter this into oxygen, which is okay because it doesn't need one really. Well, it does, because otherwise, yes, it does need a filter. I haven't got one in there. I have to go upstairs and get another filter. Should be. That was mesaline. Well, I've got plenty of filters around actually. Not in there, and not in there. Nope, they're in here, aren't they? Filters 9. So what we want to filter then is oxygen. So we've got some oxygen that I saw downstairs in that chest. So let's just take an oxygen out to fill like that. And put that into this filter. Actually, I could probably be more sensible to put that there. Huh? This filter here, we can put one oxygen into it. So it's only going to let oxygen come across here like that. So we'll put that into this here. Oxygen. So this only needs power, which is fairly straightforward. Just go on here, look, let's put power node straight up there, like that. Would have been good if I'd actually got the right place, no way. So that should now be decomposing magnesium oxide, getting lots of magnesium and lots of oxygen. The oxygen should be coming into here, and then they're coming into here to make iron oxide. None in yet. Of course not, because that's not a transfer node. And I don't need to specify what's in this transfer node, we'll just put a glowstone dust so we can see it going through. So now we should get oxygen. And we need 3 oxygen, so it's good that the oxygen is near. So that's actually making, that will be making iron oxide. So obviously out of the bottom of this we should be getting iron oxide coming down here, which I don't see happening yet. Why not? Energy needed. Oh, maybe because it's got no power. Whoops. So to give this power, I suppose the best way would probably be on this side here like this. If we can bring some power here. Nope, maybe not. Maybe here's a good place. Like that. Then it gets power. So then it should be making them, and they should be coming into here. Good, they are fantastic. So the next part of this process is to synthesize the iron oxide and the copper together. we haven't got copper on this path, but it is here. So what I plan to do is to just, how am I going to do this? Shall I connect these together or not? That's the question. So what I'm going to do here is basically, this has got to come out of here, hasn't it? This is the output, and it's got to go up. So let's just click that on there like that, and then that's like that. These don't connect, of course, because they're power, but this one will, so we have to change that. And we need another cable up here that's going to join onto all of these, which is also not what we want, so we've got to fix those straight away. So we don't want this connecting that way, so that we simply kick that to the right 4 times, yes. And this one is the same here. We don't want this connecting to the right. In fact, what we do need is another pipe. Let's put the other pipe on here like this. Oh, brilliant, huh? Everything's connecting up. I don't think it matters too much, but we'll just get rid of these connections to start with. Go on, I can't get rid of it. But I do need that one. No, I don't need that one. Ah, yes, I do need that one, because that's where the iron's coming from, isn't it? I'm thinking again. It's always painful. Tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to put these pipes down here as well. Bring them across like that. And therefore, we should also get tin and copper into here. Fantastic, we are. Even though we're not going to use the tin and copper, we are getting it in. So we've got to see what happened is we've got all of the different things in the system getting brought across. So what I want to do here is I want to remove this one and put onto that the rationing pipe. Like that. And then on this rationing pipe I can put the synthesizer again. Like that. So that's now going to get the same stuff in, I think. So it should get in it if it's connected, which it probably isn't yet connected. What have I got in here? Oh, that's iron. Do I need the iron connected across here? No, I don't. I can take that one off and connect these two up, can't I? Like that. So what's happening here, if I've done this reasonably sensibly, which I may not have done actually, I might be better off simply putting a pipe across these two. Transfer node, I mean. So let's put a transfer node across those two like that. And then that'll feed the iron into here. Ooh, no, that's not good. It's going to feed all of the iron into there, isn't it? We only want 1 stack of iron, 1 stack of carbon for this process. But the iron's got a long way to go now, so that's not so good. Okay. In fact, I don't know what I've done here, but it's wrong. That will do, I think. So what's happening now? Let's have a look. So the iron oxide should be coming out of here, going up here, and it will be fed into here, which we don't want. So let's just right click this one. So we don't want it going to the right, like that. And this one, we can't actually right click, but it shouldn't be allowing any iron oxide into it. It's got plenty at the moment, but it shouldn't be. So we can take this out of here like that, and it shouldn't come back in again. Good. And this one should be having iron oxide, and we need to put the recipe book in for this one, so that's that one. So then that should be making, when it gets power of course, we can put the oxygen in here and the iron oxide into here. What do I put in there? Magnesium oxide, don't need that in there. Like that. And they will get used up over time. So of course it's got nowhere to go to at the moment, so let's just make a hole down here. Stand in there, and then we can put the next transfer node on here like this, and that's going to take it out. And then what we need to do, of course, is to put the chest in here like this. Let's just move these, put these 2 blocks back. I don't need those anymore, I don't think. Like that. In fact, that ain't so good because it's connected up. So let's just disconnect these. So we basically don't want this connecting to the left, do we? So we'll shift that. That's not connecting to the left. What happens if I do it another few times? That's actually what we want. So it doesn't want to go. It wants to go up here, and that's not right then. I think. Yeah, I always forget. So that prevents it going. Anyway, we've got some glowstone in here. Let's double check. Yes, I have. So you're not seeing anything coming through there. In fact, let's put a chest down or something sensible, and then we can see what we're going to do on this one. Have we got a spare chest around? No, I don't have a spare chest around. Let's quickly go upstairs and get one. You wouldn't think I've done this once, would you? Every time you do it, it's different. I've got 32, just to take one of those. Maybe I was intending to make another ender chest, but I don't need it for the time being. So what I'm going to put down is I'm going to put this down here like that, and then that'll connect here. So what I want this one to do is I don't want it connecting to the right. Okay, that's good. Now, that's what I think we want. I'm not 100% sure, to be honest. I think that's the output. It allows you to go out this way. Unfortunately, you can't right click this one because it's got a node. It's got a rationing pipe on it, and that doesn't seem to work. So what have we got in here? We've got oxygen. We've got no iron. We've got iron here. That should go into there. That should allow it to come into here then. Should. We've got more copper, more carbon than we need. We've got the tin and the copper, of course, from everywhere else. Why is that not working? I must have got one of these pipes set to the wrong direction. This is a bit strange. I'm a bit puzzled by this, but I really want this iron to go into here, don't I? What happens if I can't right click this, can I? Let's put this pipe down here like that, and that connects those two up. Well, I'd like to break these two connections if it's possible, so we don't want the stuff going to the right. What's happening there? That's saying it should be able to go into here, isn't it? Oh yes, we've got iron in there now. So it's not allowing iron to go that way. So we're getting any iron into here. But it's difficult to know because we've already got iron. Let's remove the iron. Let's see if we get more. We do good. So that's okay. And in here, we're probably getting everything. What have we got in here? Oh, we're getting redstone made. Whoa, that was hard work. But what made it complicated is I was reusing these machines for the different things. And I've got this cable coming down here, which actually I don't like very much. We'll put that on the chest with an import bus. So let's do that as well. We've got more cables in here. I'll remove that one. We want an import bus, which is this one here. Like that. So what I'm going to do is make it a bit sort of neater, because I don't like this. Don't like it going around loops, as it were. So I'll bring this across over here like that. Connect it here. And go up. So we can see where we're going to, and then we can see roughly where we're going to connect into. That's good. So all we need to now is put the import node onto here like that, and this will come out, which it is, and go into the system. So we should see we've got redstone now increasing. 73, 74. Yeah, it's going up nicely. So there is some automation of redstone. The only thing I haven't done is to get rid of that magnesium. Well, let's do that actually, because I've got one here which I don't use that much. So let's take this one here and get rid of the magnesium. So we need another filter. I've got to get through this gap, of course, because it's the hardest thing for me at the moment. With just magnesium in it. So let's do that one. So the magnesium will probably be coming in here. It may even have blocked up already. Let's just have a look. Yeah, how about that? Well, that was a good guess. I was just wondering where to put this. If I put it here, it'll connect into this one, which I don't want it to do. So I'll just put it on the front, and then we can put this one in here, like that. And we need a filter, so let's just take one of those out of there and put this into this filter here, like that. At the moment it will only be, of course, because there was only had magnesium in here, so it can't have any had anything else other than the magnesium. So that'll then start. Yeah, let's put that back in again. So this should start to go up, which it is, and this should start to go down, which it is, and it's starting to produce more oxygen. So there we are. So we've got this now working quite nicely. Yes, magnesium oxide producing for me oxygen, which is coming into here. It's just a buffer basically. That oxygen is coming into here, being processed to make iron oxide. I can take the iron oxide out of here because that's just from before, I think, when I messed up. When it always happens when you stir this stuff, it messes it up a bit. That's making redstone. Redstone's coming into here, being pulled into the system. Wow. So if you can cope with all of those mixed bits and pieces, it's not so bad. Let's have a look. 276, 77, 78. So it's working very nicely. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go to Mars and set up another quarry. And I think I've got everything I need ready, prepared. We want this one, don't we? I've actually got another waystone here. The intention of that is we've got this everything here with us anyway. So let's just make sure we've got enough oxygen. Because at the moment I've got plenty for the episode, but I don't want to get stuck on Mars with no oxygen, even though I've got it in the tank there. So let's go up there and let's go send ourselves to Mars. Like that. Unfortunately, it's the middle of the night, which makes life a bit difficult. Ah, but Blue's doing right. I'll keep pushing him across in here like this. It seems to be growing and growing, even though I'm not giving him ender pearl. What does he want? He wants favourite food, emeralds. I'm not giving him emeralds. I'm just sticking him in here and waiting for a bit, and then push him across, and he seems to be growing and getting healthier as I do that. See, he's gone up 15 now, so his health's gone up. So just moving him across every once in a while gets him a bit stronger and bigger. So let's push him over there like that. And come over here, push him back again. Now he's 16, you see. Let's have a look out here. Because what I want to do is basically create a new quarry, which is 32 by 32. The reason for that is this quarry is too big, and it's not going down and mining any dash. While it's doing that, let's just go down here anyway. We have a bit of time free before it's morning. It's coming up to morning, but I have been sort of mining for dash down here. As you can see, I've been sort of going down here mining for dash, putting down torches as I go. So I just need the RR pickaxe, which is this one. And all I'm doing is just going along here, like this, hoping that I find some dash as I go along. Seem to be at a good level for dash, and then in the meantime just right clicking some torches into place. And then we got some dash there. Pull that up, and more down there. What have we got up there? Some copper. So So I'll carry on doing this one until I get to the morning. Some nice bits here. Let's just dig these up. Oh, more underneath. Good. And what we could do with those, of course, is to put down some cobblestone in its place. Not that one. That's not cobblestone. Mars cobblestone. Like this, just to fill it in so we can carry on going. It might even be more sensible to make a whole row, a whole layer doing that. Plenty of dash around at this level, as you can see. Basically what we're trying to do is get that assembly machine. More, which I've just picked up, and unfortunately I'm full of stuff now, but let's just take this piece of dash from up here and then put some more torches down here, and then go back upstairs and put these items into the ender chest. Oops, wrong way. And it's just about morning now. Oops, I can't go here at the stairs. So look, the stairs are much faster. You just go straight up these, especially with the RR pickaxe in your hand. Get up very fast. It took a few minutes to make those, and there's not any point in doing that any other way. Yes, that's the ender chest there. It's no use to us. Blue's now at 16. Let's push him back over here. They're not yet dying, are they? What can I put into here? Let's put a stack of cobblestone in there while we're waiting. In fact, I'll just go down and get that bit of drops on the floor before it actually drops down when you're here. And it'll be around about this corner. As I come just around this corner, there'll be some that falls off. There it goes. And that's the only place we'll find it. See, I've been quite busy doing this stuff. It takes a while. Fill in holes as well. What time is it now? It's not quite morning yet, and I can't really do any more mining until I get upstairs and put the rest of the stuff in the mine, in the quarry. Well, in the ender chest by the quarry, that's really what I'm trying to say. Let's have a look outside now. Oh yes, it's getting light, and there's not, you can see them flashing. That's good. Let's just take this out of the way. In fact, what I want in my hand is something a bit violent, and I haven't got it with me. Have we got attack damage 3? Attack damage 3. Oh, there it is. That's what I want. Attack damage 8. And I also built some steps down here too. Because they're fairly weak now, because he's not flashing red for some reason. Oh yes, it's just gone. I'll just pick up this rotting flesh. So what I'm going to do now, well, I'm not going to pick up the rotting flesh, so I'm going to put this stuff into here. And as you can see, this quarry is so huge that it's only gone down about 3 or 4 levels. It's not really very far at all. Look. Well, actually a bit more than that. So what I can do now is to put this stuff that I've got in here, rotting all of that stuff into there like that, and then it'll get processed and sent across, sent back to the moon. Let's just sort my inventory out. Oh, some more there, good. So what we're going to do, so by the way, talk about bad luck. If I press F9, you'll see I managed to put this quarry just on the edge of a chunk boundary. So this poor old solar panel didn't get any power because it was in the wrong. It had this chunk wasn't loaded. So I put in this chunk loader here. So what we're going to do now is we're going to do exactly the opposite. In the chest. Oh, and I didn't pick them up because I was full of stuff. Let's just go and get that stuff. If I go down the steps here, it'll go a bit faster. And turn off the chunk boundaries when I get inside. Wrong chest. So we need some torches and some of these. I'm only going to make it around about 32 square. I think we've got that, and I think that is possibly all I need. We can turn off the big one. We'll take that with us as well. We can take that out of there now. I haven't got any cable with me, but there is a piece of cable there. So let's press F9 again. Turn off the chunk boundaries. Can't be night time already. No, it's morning. So all I'm planning to do basically is to move this, put the quarry down here. So let's just, quarry goes one block behind the thing. Okay, good. So if I put the first torch down, put the redstone torch here, put the marker here, and we want to go about 32 blocks. Let's have a look. This is 274. Let's go to around about 300. Should be around about here. I need a bit of materials. So let's just dig up this lot. That's about right, isn't it? Let's move this out of the way. Oh, I've got for some reason I've got some cobblestone. I'll use that. Right, good. So we can put the next marker down here. We can put the redstone torch. Oh, let's put another one behind it. Prefer it to be behind, actually, like that, and that'll connect up over there. So we just want to go down this direction about 32 blocks, and then we'll basically we can dig down deeper much faster. That's the intention. So what are we on now? 96. So we'll go to 126. So thereabouts. Oh, that's right. I was looking at the wrong one. I didn't look at the Z. I looked at the Y and not the try again, not the X35. So we go down to about 0. It doesn't have to be precise. There we go. Let's put a block down here. I think I need to be one more up. So we should be able to put the last marker down here like that. I'll put a redstone torch on just for the sake of it. I don't think I need the redstone torch here. And then we can right click these three together. Empty hand, I think. Right click that one. Then they join up, and then you can remove the redstone torches. And then I'll put the quarry down just here, like the same as I did with the other one, and that should, how about that, it's even connected up to the power supply here. And I'm not going to remove the, I wonder, it will actually be slow, but I need the ender chest. So if I remove this ender chest here, I don't want to use that one, do I? I want to use the standard, this one here. Come on, break. If I put the ender chest on it, we'll only get, with this one will be the only one that will work, because it doesn't use the stuff out there. And there we've got our torches back again. Phew. So that's working nicely, as you can see. Mining very fast, and it will go down very fast as well. So we should get, from this particular quarry, more dash more quickly, because I'm not getting dashing from the other one at all. See, that one's sort of still running, but it will soon run out of space in this quarry here. You won't have any more space. So, until next time, I hope you've enjoyed this episode. It's making progress slowly, I think, and it is quite a grind. So until next time, I'm going to say bye for now.